Oh, hi, it's Bukai. So, today I wanted to show something on here. We've got the collect the kebab sticks, 150 out of 130. Collect Krabby Cakes, 160 out of 150. Alright, you know what that means? That means today's the day that we become a barbarian. And it also means that today's a day that we change some things. Where our character will no longer be a grinding some levels initially. I know that it's probably better for me to hit level 50 before I do the first class change over towards a mining character, but that would be the case if this was a multiple account character where I had multiple characters on this account. However, there's only one. So I don't really have the luxury of just sending one of these other guys down to be a slave into the mines. No, I have to do it myself. The good news is that you get to keep all this stuff, which, is useful because you can sell it. And here we go. We're going to specialize in fishing. Now, there is a specialization in construction. I personally, like my main AFK, or not AFK, active one on my main account is a Squire. I do like how it just rips through mobs like it's nothing. Apparently the Barb can just get like really, really good damage in like later than the actual Squire. But the main reason why I'm going for it is the specialization in fishing. It's just a much more useful specialization. And so there we go. Now let's talk to him. We're all set. He drops the rope, which adds us up to, or gets us the ability to chop some of these. I believe they're tropologs or whatever they call them. I can't chop them obviously right now. Like if I go here and let's just say AFK info, yeah, logs per hour 0, XP per hour 0, AFK. I'm curious whether that's ever gonna actually go into the positive. I'm genuinely curious. So, as you can see, we have improved our character drastically. And one thing that we're going to do is go back to town and eat this talent point reset. Actually, I'm going to hold off on that for now because I might just AFK for a couple days. Let's see. What's my accuracy? 268. Wow, that's so close. You know what? That's probably for the best is to actually AFK on the crab cakes. Oh, but yeah, I'm just gonna eat that. I forgot I gotta dump all this stuff off. Dump, dump, dump. Toss it here. Dump, dump, dump. Dump, dump. I think that's 15. Wow, I didn't realize I had so many. Dump that, and dump that. So that's nice. I didn't get any guild gifts on this account, unfortunately, with the week flip over. Unless it's just the week based on your characters. Let's see. Oh, look, defeat monsters. Nice. No, 45 hours, so it isn't timed over yet. But we got a gold here that we can start spending on some stuff. So as you see, I got the tier 1 bubble, and what we're going to do is brew towards the speed. Speed, luck, and speed is very important. This guy I find isn't that important. Same thing with cost. Really, you want to boost speed, as that's what gets you the most stuff. Now, I got one liquid, which isn't enough, so what I'm actually going to do is go back over here, because that gives me double XP an hour. And, like I said, I've got to just pump these up on there. Now's the time where this account's going to crawl a little bit, just simply due to the fact that, well, we don't really have much of a choice. We've got resource grinds and we got the actual AFK grind as well. So we're going to upgrade the accuracy there, and that should bring our accuracy to precisely 270. And I wonder if there's a way to increase my def right now. Oh, there is, actually. I might be able to toss one of those. I mean, it's a gamble because it's around 30 silver for one. Well, let's see. Roll the roulette dice. Success. Perfect. And what do we get? 7 plus 2. Not bad. And now we are at 100% damage to the crab cakes. And once we get back to the crab cakes, I will show you my talents into what the plan is for that. And you'll see just how much it goes up once we start investing the bard points into it. Because it's a massive power spike getting that extra class. So as of right now, we are at 38 per hour. Nothing to, shout home at. We've got that. And then one of the first things that we are going to do is, because we've got 40 points here, that's a lot. You put 1 point into Mocking Shout. I put about 5 points into this, and then I put 25 into Bear Swipe. And then usually I just put 1 into Axe Roll to start, but yeah, actually that's probably better, is to put more into the Bear Swipe. And what is better is probably actually to invest back over here. So because I'm going to be eating a talent point reset anyway, I might as well put 3 into here and continue to upgrade my carry a big stick. Now, suddenly we went from, I believe it was 38 to, actually just 39 from that one talent, but when I go over here and add my Bear Swipe, my Throwing Axe, and then we add Mocking Shout, and then we add this guy onto it, suddenly my AFK info is going to jump up to 103. Like, it's just a massive, massive spike in damage, even though I technically don't have that much mana. And that leads into what the goal is for the account now, is to boost my actual mana up. What I've got to invest in is, if I go down to my quick refs, you want to boost your wisdom, which gets you more mana, but it's not really that much. You want to invest into the stamp that gives you more mana. There's 2 stamps that'll do it, and then you want to invest heavily into, once you unlock the post office, into the mana post office spot. You want to do that until you get around 340 mana, give or take, because that's when you start getting the actual regen to keep using your skills, because as of right now, I don't have that regen, nor do I have really the damage yet. But with this, I will probably just AFK here for a while, because right now the main goal is to just gain a bunch of levels. I'm trying to get to, I'm going to say level 40-ish. I say ish, but that's kind of what the goal is on there. And if I can get to around level 40-ish, then I'll swap over towards a main miner, because it's close enough. It's between the halfway mark, where I will just gather up a ton of iron ore and gather up a ton of the copper ore and whatnot. And I think at 40, I might be able to have enough talent points to deal with getting gold, as there's definitely 50, 100. Yeah, it's not really enough yet. It's because you kind of want to get both this and this up to 100 each. Brute efficiency is what you put to 100 to begin with anyway, and then the remainder gets dumped into over here into idle skilling, and then any excess goes down into Fist of Rage. But it's really around level 50 is where you start seeing these become useful. However, the catch is, I don't think I've got enough gear, or I definitely don't have enough resources to start doing that, as I need a bunch of bullfrog horns, and it looks like he reduced this amount. I remember this being like 1,000. So, the goal is to get my steel bands. I'm going to gather up 2 of them, pump them up to... That's another thing I need. I need cash. And I need a lot of it, because if I'm going to be mining for a couple days straight, which is what's going to happen, I need to start banking some serious money. And since I'm now gaining 25, 27 gold or silver an hour, it's around 1 gold every 4 hours AFK, so 2 gold overnight. It's pretty good. But with that, I'm going to end this for a bit, and I will come back when I am a more decent level. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back. So I decided to do some Amaroks to basically get my get enough gear to, if you give me 1 second while I just set up right here, I go down to Codex, Tasks. I wanted to unlock the Amarok boots, and I have unlocked the actual recipe. I've got 2 on there. Apparently it wants me to do this with boxing gloves on there. That'll take a while. Clearly my defense is also high, but it actually... I'm not sure if I've got that bug currently, but either way I have beaten Amarok before, legitimately. Like, without the bugs. But then again, I'm wondering if I can even just out-DPS his heal right now. It looks like I'm at that level that I can. Yeah, I can out-DPS his heal. That's... I might have that bug. Let's see, what's my... Oh yeah, I definitely do. 339 accuracy. That's not what my accuracy is. That bug's just annoying, considering what bothers me mostly, it isn't so much as my... whatchamacallit, my main account going on to this gimmick account, but more what bothers me is when my gimmick account scamps and alchemy bubbles too is now what I'm wondering that'll be applied when those apply to my main account, and it seems like the only way to really get rid of it is to pay to upgrade the stamps, which updates the cookies and whatnot. So yeah, that's something that I think Lava needs to look at, but at the same time, I think it's just a fundamental flaw of it being a browser game. Because a browser game, on its own, I assume that it's storing a lot of this stuff through the cookies based on what it's happening. So unless he moves all of that stuff to the actual server side, I don't know what he can do to fix it. But it also leads me to, if it is stored in cookies, that's not a good sign. Because if it's stored in cookies, that means this game is so open to being, like, a, what's that word? It's slipping my mind, but people hack, for lack of a better word, on there. But anyway, we're going to unlock the actual boots. Now let's check out what recipes are needed. Or what is needed for that recipe. If I recall, it needs quite a bit. But it's a very important item to actually grab, because if you look here, it's this piece here. 3% def. That's not 3% def on the actual item, that's total defense on there. So all your items combined to add up to give you this percentage defense. It requires 250 grass leaves and 1 iron boot. So it looks like Oh, and how many Amarok slabs? So Amarok slabs, I think I have enough. Yeah, I definitely 8. So what this means is it's time for some chopping mini-games out there. Considering that seems to be the only way that I can really get the actual leaves on this character. I don't think he's going to be able to get much until later, when the efficiency gets significantly higher. But here goes nothing, where we just try to gather up on the chops. It might take a couple days to get those boots, but it's better to start the process now. And of course I didn't do very well on that one, but we got 8 grass leaves. So, chop, 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 chop. I gotta be very quiet on these parts. Now, I know some people will say that it's better to actually get it right rather than, or just click on the green rather than let it bounce on the sides, because when it bounces on the sides, it speeds up. But I prefer to be accurate, considering it doesn't actually speed up by that much, and I don't exactly lose too much. I mean, clearly you're eventually going to miss, but it's not like it speeds up dramatically when it hits the sides. Okay, I gotta be a bit silent more, considering I'm not playing well on this. My main account has something like 150. So I'm gonna stop the recording here, and then I will be back on the actual, on the game. We'll be back to actually leveling up on the woad boards, considering the woad boards are needed to unlock the Giga Frogs, and the Giga Frogs are the most profitable right now, or at least the woad boards are more profitable, simply considering the crab cakes are, yes, they're more XP per hour, more gold per hour, but I require to be eating food to survive there, which isn't profitable, because it eats into it, obviously, if you're eating. So, I will see you guys later. And we're back, so, wow, man, the computer's really dying today. Sorry if you can hear that fan on there going basically apeshit. For some reason, it just has no heat circulation at all. But we are back. As you can see, we've been leveling up for 8 hours straight on the, well, almost 9 actually, on Giga Frogs. And oh, cool, we got a card and we got a golden Nomwich. Nice. So as I said, we're probably going to be here for a bit. Now, I don't need, if I go to I think I might have that bug, so it's hard to tell. But I don't think I need the whatchamacallit yet, to invest more into the accuracy yet. But 1, 2. And I guess we will keep throwing all the points into that. And I might as well just keep dumping there. And boom, that brings us 95. And wow, we've already cleared all of the Giga Frogs. The Giga Frogs have a terrible spawn rate. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm already at... Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I was already kind of near the cap, 270 an hour. Tasks. Okay, so that one's already done it. The day hasn't flicked over yet. Quick deposit, quick deposit. No points left to spend. Inventory, food. Upgrade that. 31 base damage on there. And we do have, so then let's go up a bit for a second. Turn off auto and go up. Because the day hasn't switched, so I can't bind. Sorry about that. So I can't buy a talent ray reset potion yet. But what I can do is the next best thing. I can go all the way up here and see if I can afford... Okay, so that one's been used. Day hasn't flicked, so the question is 260. Boom. Plus 5 permanent slots. And I might as well just keep selling these bullfrog horns. I know I need to collect like 250 of them to unlock tier 2, but that's not happening yet. So I've used all 3 of those. And I should buy... Should I get 3 of these? No, I'll hold off on that, but you I don't need. And that's it on there. Let's go back down. Actually, while I'm here, let's go kill an Amarok. Now let's check my guild bonuses, see how people did. Okay, yeah, well, we're close. 50 more points. Now, the chaotic one is going to be annoying, actually, now that I think about it. Mainly considering I can only do it once a week. It takes like 5 keys, and that's literally going to be my cap of keys, is 5. So 5 days is 1 a day, so I'm going to have to plan when I'm actually fully ready to do chaotic Amarak, because otherwise I lose a day. Now, I think I might actually be at a high enough level, high enough damage, that I could just tank through his heal at this stage. And yeah, it looks like I can. Especially with that bug. Come on. And Amarak is dead. Oh, nice. I got his boss card, too. That'll help out. Oh, and I got the white headband. Perfect. So we go back to town. We're going to go here. Deposit, 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 deposit. Oh, nope. Take. Deposit, deposit, deposit. All of the stuff I don't need. And now, we'll merch the other stuff. So you get merched, you get merched. We'll stop off at the statue to drop off these two, and then we are going to complete... Oh, I need to build flip-flops. I'll go up to 10. No, someone's trying to get to that. I don't think that works anymore, considering I mean, the guy did just disappear, but I've typed it in before, and it just does not teleport me. Now, I know everything is case-sensitive in this game, so there could be that, but I swear I've typed it in exact. So 30, 20, 20. There we go. And bam. Now let's go turn this stuff into the crappy beatboxer. And down we go, and there he is, to mutton. Boom. So now he wants me to go into the sewer and beat up a bunch of poops. That ain't happening. Increasing our inventory again. Mainly be considering if I go... I could just show you on there. The poops might even one-shoot me. Let's see. 36 actually. It's not as high as I thought it was going to be. I was going to guess a minimum of 64, but that could just be because of my bug. So, let's go deposit this stamp. And then we will go back to farming Gigafrogs. Let's see what we got. That's +1 strength. 1. Anything I can really upgrade? Or are we... Looks like we're kind of stuck on some stuff. I may want to actually upgrade this, +10%, +10 base mana. I know that it's not as good as the other mana stamp, which is almost double the gain for the same level. Okay, I can't afford it. So I'm going to stop the actual video here, and we are going to go all the way back down to Gigafrogs. Now, I know that you're supposed to get free teleports, 3 free teleports a day. It doesn't work. I really only started seeing the free teleports once you paid for the additional teleports. Then I started getting the 3. I'm pretty sure that's a bug, but it's kind of annoying when the game itself tells you that you get 3 free teleports a day, but you don't get them until you pay. Then, yeah, it's just annoying. But with that, I will see you guys